John Wick, 14 million. Open contract is now in effect. All services are suspended.
And away we go.
Although it's no secret that John Wick's very own pencil has more fans than any of his other weapons ever will, but let's take a look at 10 effective guns he used in the series in this part 2 of our Best John Wick Guns video. Number 10. Colt Model 1903, $2,000. Winston gifts this pistol to Wick in the 3rd chapter, during the scene in the executive lounge. It's a gun that has seen a lot of service as a U.S. military sidearm, beginning with its initial production in 1903. Simplistic, stylish, and reliable, the Colt 1903 was powerful enough to do its task, though it was a bit on the heavy side, and its stopping power has since been dwarfed by its successors. Nevertheless, it is considered a classic, particularly the film version, thanks to its good-looking pearl grip. Number 9. Walther CCP, $500. John Wick is used to taking away other people's guns and using them against them, particularly if he's the target. He does this again in the 3rd chapter when an assassin tries to take him out with a Walther CCP fitted with a compensator. The CCP fires 9x19mm Parabellum or 380 ACP rounds from an 8-round magazine and weighs just 1.4 pounds, making it lightweight and easy to carry. It comes in multiple versions, including a stainless steel duotone version which is featured in the film. Number 8. Remington 1875, $300. For all the advancements made in gun designs over the last few hundred years, it's hard to beat the classics. John Wick Chapter 3 features him brandishing one of these during the shootout at the Antique Weapon Museum in the 1st act. Wick's on-the-fly modification of the Remington 1875 is a direct nod to the Clint Eastwood classic The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, where Tuco assembles his own Colt Navy from the individual parts of 3 separate guns. Number 7. Kimber Warrior, $1,200. One of the guns that John Wick receives from his supplier in the 2nd movie is the Kimber Warrior. Tearing through a large art exhibit, Wick expertly uses this handgun to take out a plethora of skilled and very well-armed gunmen. The gun is essentially a customized 1911 based on the MS SOCOM ICQB, which makes the Warrior easier to field strip.
You owe me. You don't want me owing you.
Number 6. TTI Sig Sauer MPX Carbine, $5,135. John Wick's signature weapon stance is part of his character traits, and he shows it off when he wields an assortment of AR rifles. The MPX is a variant of the popular Sig Sauer Combine, which fires 9x19mm 357 SIG or 40 S&W rounds. The MPX features a 14.5-inch to 16-inch barrel and can fire 10, 20, or 30 rounds, depending on the choice of magazine. Number 5. Kimber Solo CDP, $1,000. The CDP is an easily concealed pistol with a very small frame and fires 9x19mm rounds with a 6-shot capacity. They are especially popular for people who desire personal protection at a size that is easy to conceal inside of a purse or coat. Number 4. Benelli M2 Super 90, $3,000. The final battle of the 3rd chapter starts out looking a little grim for the protagonists of the series. A large team of heavily armed assassins is sent into the Continental Hotel to murder Wick, but when he starts shooting back at them, it is revealed that their armor is completely bulletproof. John compensates by grabbing a Benelli M2 Super 90. It's loaded with armor-piercing rounds that end up evening the score quite effectively. The M2 is a super shotgun available in either tactical or field model and fires 12-gauge shotgun shells in either 4, 5, or 7 capacity limits. It's also semi-automatic for easier use in combat. We have already worked out that John Wick doesn't mind spending big on firearms, but even he might wince at more than $3,000 for a shotgun. It has been billed as the best 3-gun shotgun that money can buy, but still, he doesn't really buy it anyway. It's a loaner. This is not a cheap gun, but when it comes from Terran Tactical Innovations and company boss and multiple world champion sports shooter Terran Butler knows a thing or two about 3-gun competition. John Wick needs the same fast reload times. Accuracy and reliability are pretty useful across the board. Keanu Reeves shows off some unique quad loading skills too, which is another firearms in-joke. It's a slick skill too. Wick and Continental Hotel concierge Sharon head out with shotguns and armor-piercing slugs to take on the next wave of invaders after the hotel is deconsecrated by the High Council. This shotgun gets a custom bolt carrier. It's a 7+1 tactical shotgun with a 21-inch barrel. A Nordic tube magazine extension gives it a little more firepower, although we were hoping for a box magazine-fed shotgun. Never mind.
Winston! Need more firepower. Armor improvements.
12-gauge steel slugs. Armor piercing.
Number 3, the Strike One, $900. A John Wick antagonist named Cassian wields the ultra-cool two-tone Arsenal Firearms AF1 Strike One handgun. This duty-sized pistol boasts a very interesting design featuring a very low bore axis. It's super easy to control and recoils rearward more than upward. This keeps you on target and makes follow-up shots much faster. The Strike One is imported to the States, but sadly can be hit or miss on availability. Overall, it's a fantastic firearm with tons of potential. Number 2, Grey Gun Sig Sauer P365 Nitron, $1,600. The entire first film was a clear message that you do not mess with a man's dog. Not this man anyway. This film proves it's an equally bad idea to mess with a woman's dogs too. Halle Berry has an entourage of attack dogs that play no small part in the mayhem. When Jerome Flynn's hammed-up character shoots one of her dogs, her response comes via a Grey Gun Sig Sauer P365 Nitron. Then other guns. Grey Guns produces straight-cut triggers, polished and coated internals, and other goodies for the custom SIG P365 market. It also works with other SIGs and HK models, but it is one of the lesser-known custom gun tuners. So the involvement with John Wick is a serious coup. The pistol Barry carries is a full custom gun with unique stippling, a slide job, and lots of other touches. Grey Guns will do all this for you, but it's bespoke work and you'll have to ask nicely for a price. Number 1, Bond Arms Texas Defender Derringer, $540. This is another straight-up weird weapon to have lying around the place, especially when it is the good doctor's only home defense handgun. We mean, really? This two-shot special is designed as a last line of defense. It's a sock gun or pocket pistol. It is just not a home defense gun, and any one of the professional hitmen for hire that the doctor sewed together with unnerving regularity could have told him that. Still, it serves its purpose here, which is to fire 2 rounds into the doctor to make sure it looked like he helped John Wick under the severest duress. Bond Arms does as good a job of modern-day derringers as anybody, and this is a cool firearm to have in your arsenal.
Mr. Wick, you'll never believe I stopped on the hour.
Where?
Here, just below my floating rib. Be sure not to hit my... Oh, wait! One may not be enough. Be sure not to graze my...
That's all for this video, folks. See you another time.